After that, again, they filtered with for interview 20 students with some strategy. I mean, they have their own criteria. So, okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so today we'll start with, I'll share the screen. Okay, so in the last class, we discussed about the difference between the defect, error, fault, failure. Okay, so and the defect management life cycle means what leads to the defect leads to the fault failure. Okay, so now today in this class we'll discuss about the effective test strategy. The strategy is very important in terms of software testing or anywhere. Okay, suppose if you are preparing for any goal, the strategy is very important. How you approach to reach to your goal through a strategy. Okay, so as we here we will discuss in terms of software testing. So a test strategy is a document, means it is a plan. Okay, it is not also a plan, but we'll see the difference. What is the difference between test plan and test strategy? Okay, so test strategy document is a test outline document that explains the testing approach of the software development lifecycle. Means what approach you use. Okay, for the testing. It is created by the test manager to inform the client, project managers, testers, and developers about some key issues and decision of the testing process. Okay, so this test strategy, so that give the details, means the manager, test manager, he will give the details to all the stakeholders that are involved, client, managers, developers, testers, and all. Okay, about the decisions, what are the decisions and all, what are the plans and all. Okay, so what it includes, the test strategy document, what it includes the objective, testing objective, why you are doing testing, and what are the main the functionalities on priority basis. Okay, testing objectives, methods of testing, which are the like black box testing, white box testing, performance testing, what are the testing methods we are using. Okay, what are the methods of testing, the new functions, and the how much time is required. Okay, the time, total time for the development of the project, and also the resources required. Okay, resources required for the project, what type of resources, hardware infrastructure, software tools, and all, what resources required, and testing environment. It is a strategy plan for defining the testing approach, what you want to accomplish and how you are going to achieve it. Okay, so this is a plan. For example, if you are going to prepare for if you are going to prepare for the gate exam. Okay, now you are having a gate exam, still 6 month time is there, and it is not a easy task to crack the gate examination. So as per the students, like from 2021 batch, no one is cracked from our department the gate. But uh, the one thing is that like the main one important thing about the gate is that just I am diverting this topic. See, gate is like, for example, if you get a gate score and all, then definitely you will get some tier 2 colleges. Okay, means better colleges you will get through the gate. And even if you have a good score, definitely you can try for the NIT and IIT for the gate. Okay, and here you will get like the product based companies you will get for the placement, product based company, and the minimum package is like around the minimum, okay, for the gate aspirants, means those who crack the gate and they will go to the MTech and all. Okay, okay, that you can plan for this strategy, because what happens now, after the BTech you will get package, definitely you will get 3.5, 3.6. Okay, you can say you can go for this also. But suppose if you are still, if you are not selected, or if you have any long-term goal, means you want to go for some good company, product based and all. So this is minimum. It may reach to 25, 35 lakh also. As I think you people know. Okay. So that also you keep in mind, and to reach that goal, to crack the gate examination, it is not an easy task. You should have a strategy. You should have a strategy, like for example in the software testing, like you need to objective testing, why you are doing the objective, means why you are doing the testing. Okay, why you are doing the testing. So testing because of you have some objectives, you have some functionalities, features that you want to test before the deploy or delivering to the customer. Okay, so in the same way, for the gate also, don't blindly, like what happens. The students, they, I think now the gate examination, I think form is available. Maybe I think so. Students, what they do, they will directly they will apply for the gate examination, and they just simply sit. Just will see trial and error. Like they won't seriously prepare and just directly attend, and definitely, it is very difficult to crack, but it is not a difficult task. Also, see, normally the cutoff will be like for general category around 25 or 26, or sometimes 28, 28 cutoff marks. Means if you get this cutoff, these marks, no, and you will get a gate score, or qualified in the gate examination. So it is not that much difficult, even for SC, ST, like 15 marks for SC. Okay, 17 marks ST, and OBC like 19 or 20 marks, huh, I'm telling. But still, students are unable to crack. Means they mainly focus on the companies, the software jobs and all. But one thing is that once you join the MTech, after completion of one means 1 year, okay, you are having the same subject with some advancements. So after completing 1 year, you will get a internships and all with the pay. Okay, the in some NITs, IITs and all, the internships only they will pay around 5 lakh, 6 lakh package. Means the internships in Samsung, Intel, okay, Cisco, such companies, they come for the internship. And so you know in the means after 1 year only, okay, or after a year, or first MTech second sem only, you will get that opportunity, okay, for internships and all, because they come to the college, like as the companies could come to the like Infosys, TCS, and the same way as in NITs, IITs and all, the students come to college for the internships. Okay, but for that the approach, the strategy is very important, like the methods of testing. Okay, there are various methods are there: black box testing, white box testing and all. So for this test strategy, for any software application, okay, you need to use some testing methodology, or you have to mention in the test strategy. In the same way, in the gate examination also, like for example, the gate syllabus, can anyone tell me the gate syllabus? पता है कोई anyone is preparing? Yes, Madhuri and all, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir, but I'm not like preparing.
Yeah. See, Sarthak, see, possible you can just focus on this one. Sometimes what happens is, like what I observed, like some of the students are having, like the one who are having the less than 60 in that 12th. Okay. So what happens is, sometimes they won't get some opportunity, like some companies, because in the pressures and all they will mention only the 60 percentage. Okay, Means there are some companies also there, but if you try for the gate, and with that gate examination, once you join to some NITs and all IITs, okay, you will get a it is not a difficult, that much difficult for the masters. BTech it is difficult. BTech to get into the IIT NIT is difficult. It is not an easy job. I think you people know that. But masters is easy. You can get it. Okay, masters you can get it through the gate examination only. Okay. So once you go for the master, no, your 10th and 12th will be they some they won't consider. They consider your graduation and the masters. Okay, because they are having that strategy, means in United they won't look for that. Okay, means it is like if you are interested to go for some product based company, and if you want to uh, some like want to do masters, and you want to settle, in the, means you have to do hard work, huh? You have to do the hard work to crack the gate examination. It is not a difficult. You have to use a strategy. What are the books to cover, and what are, and you need to take some guidance also, like some online classes also if possible you can, and the previous year question paper you have to solve. These are some strategy. Previous year question paper, and you need to prepare at least 4 to 5 hours. The like the core concepts, set theory, the logic design, computer architecture subject, then computer network, operating system, and mathematics. There are around these 10 subjects are there, but it is to crack the, and even aptitude is also there. 15 marks, 15 marks का aptitude भी है. These aptitude, quantitative aptitude, verbal and logical. So and reading comprehension also. तो ये 15 मार्क्स का ये है aptitude का. And see, it is not difficult. It is not like required to cover all the subjects. आपको NIT, IIT try करना हो तो आपको करना पड़ेगा. You have to cover all the subjects. But if you want to get some score, like to get into master and all, तो आपको if you cover 2 3 subjects and aptitude, it is enough. Okay, that you can focus it. Means why I'm telling you that, like suppose if you get 3.6, okay, in company for BTech, okay, then the suppose if you get that, if you join for MTech, what happens? Uh, Suppose here it is you are passed out in 2021 22, right? In MTech means in 21 22 you have no job. Okay. Then you are getting into okay 22 में आप job कर रहे हो. Okay, so your package will be same for 1 year. Okay, 1 year आपका package same रहेगा. But here also you are a student. Then what happens? यहाँ आपको maximum 4.5 बढ़ जाएगा एक साल का. Yeah, you will get internship. You can get internship in the second year with some package of 3.6 or 4 lakh तक मिल जाएगा. Okay. Then here in 2024, you will get, like for example consider 6 lakh. But here you will get more than 6 lakh, 10 lakh, more than it is a minimum I am adding. Okay. And you may get 25 to 35 also. Okay. But यहाँ कैसा है? If you go for the master, you will get a degree. Means you need to try for some NIT, IITs and all. So you will have a brand, and you can get on-site opportunities and all. Okay. And here even means you will get like 7 8. Okay. So this is the how the life cycle. Okay. But it is depend upon you, and because everyone won't get such opportunity, you have to put a struggle. You have to do hard work. strategy is required. You should set a goal. There are some students are there, they start to prepare for the gate examination from the third year only. Okay, so without strategy you cannot achieve. हाँ, आप just apply करते हो देखेंगे ऐसा हुआ तो no, it is very difficult. Some strategy is required, and you set a goal, and that MTech if you that you can prepare. Suppose if you don't have any financial problem and all. Okay, as per your condition, you need to plan. But strategy is required even for the to get a software testing quality also, to improve the quality of a software product. Test strategy is required. In the same way, if you want to success in your life, some strategy is required. Okay, so this strategy, how it helps to in avoiding all unclear uncertain requirements and creating a basic structure for the testing project. The test strategy is one of the most important document for the quality assurance team. Okay, this document is very important for the quality assurance team. That's why try to develop a habit of making the notes or prepare a diary and all. Okay, that will be helpful. You try to build a habit to make a notes or like some your goals and all, so that you can work on those goals. You can prepare a strategy for that. So effective test strategy. The inefficient testing and quality assurance. Inefficient testing and quality assurance can lead organization down a dangerous path. Okay, see that without any so the plan or strategy or quality assurance team, it can lead the organization a dangerous path. Dangerous path means it degrades it degrades the reputation of the company, which can lead to wasted time, money, effort. ओके, वेस्ट नहीं होना चाहिए. दैट्स वाई अभी आप 4 साल के आप 4 लाख फीस पे कर रहे हो. सर आई थिंक 4.5 लाख तो आप फीस पे करते हो. ओके, टिल द कंप्लीशन ऑफ द बी. तो आपने 5 लाख इन्वेस्ट किया है तो ओके, बिकॉज योर पेरेंट्स आर पेइंग 5 लाख. ओके, फॉर द योर एजुकेशन. तो उसका कुछ आउटकम्स आना चाहिए. If you get a job in the placement, okay, if you get a job in the placement in any company, okay, either it may be 2.4 lakh or 3.5 lakh or 7 lakh, there is no difference. Okay, but आपके पास कुछ है, you are having some job. Okay, don't think that the salary, see, for pressure salary doesn't matter. Okay, it anything. I think yesterday only I think I told for the Dassault system how the it is changed. For the Dassault system, before joining only she is getting 7.5 lakh. कैसा है आप don't have a means कुछ guarantee नहीं रहता कल क्या होता है. Okay, means but for the fresher you don't focus on the salary. Okay, if your performance is good, definitely you will get a double in 1 year or after 6 months. Okay, or better good opportunity also you will get. So for freshers, you just to keep on learning. So don't waste the time. You are having good opportunity. Okay, otherwise if you don't have this strategy, what happens? As in, it is a dangerous path which can lead to wasted time, money and effort. जो 4 साल का जो ये है ना, okay, loss, okay, waste of money, time and effort. Unfortunately, many organizations are not pulling out of the right benefit through the test strategy document. Most of the document they won't go for this approach. Test strategy document. It is a simple and straightforward process. Still, a lot of projects miss out in creating the effective strategy document or copying it from the other projects without understanding the purpose. Some of the organization, what they do, so they will copy the the plan, strategic plan from the some other project, similar type of project. But see, it is depend upon the project. Every project is not a same feature. Okay, every project is having their own requirement, own features. Okay, and so the purpose of writing the test strategy is to plot the strategic plan on how the test efforts will be distributed across the project. Okay, as I told, prepare for the gate. So prepare for the gate means you need to have a strategic plan because you are having the academic also. You are having a academic of at least 6 to 7 hours daily. You have to like your academic load, and then again the 5 to 6 you need to hours you need to focus on the your gate gate exam. Hmm? Means you need to make a plan. This is for the academic. You need to spend academic means it is also part of the gate only, but you are dedicatedly you are revising some concepts, solving previous year question paper and all. It is very important solving the at least 4 to 5 years previous year question paper. Okay, so you should have a strategic plan. Strategic plan on how to test efforts will be distributed across the project. So this is usually done at the beginning of the project development lifecycle, where high-level system architecture and process are being identified and then tracked through the project lifecycle. So what are the factors? There are various test approach or test strategy. The factors are needed. So these are some factors that consider before creating the test strategy document. Okay. So the project risk management is very important during the testing strategy. Okay. Project risk is very important. Risk management is very important during the testing phase. Hence, they consider the risks and the level of risk. Understanding and analyzing the risk before the beginning of the project is essential to overcome the project delay. Okay. So, can anyone tell what are the risks that can occur? For example, for example, uh, like suppose if the testing team is using any testing tool and the team is unaware about that, so the training on that tool to overcome the risk. Okay, or the employees, for example, if the employee if they leave the company in the middle of the project, then to handle that they should have the alternative employees. So project risk is very important, how to handle those risks. So everywhere there is a risk, but there should be some alternative how to handle those risks. Okay, then skill is also very important to analyze the current skills. The tester possesses the knowledge in your team. There are some skills which testers lack. Training for the same that can be planned for the effective implementation. Then objectives. The objective of testing has to be clear before starting the project. Why you are preparing for the gate examination? You should have a strategy, objective. Now you see the job is required as a backup. You should have a backup job. Okay, you should have a backup job at least 3.5 or 4.5 5 lakh. Okay, that you will get, definitely you will get at the end of your BE. Okay, along with that, okay, that is just a backup. Okay, so what happens once you start prepare? Now there are 6 months time is there for the gate examination. So once you have this job backup and all, you get a confidence. Okay, so at least if you won't get some the NITs, IITs, some good college, so you can continue with the job. You can try for the next year. Okay, that experience it will be helpful for again you to get some good company. You even for the MBA and MS. Okay, MBA course. Suppose if you want to go for the MBA, MS and all, like this experience is matters. The experience. Okay, because suppose if there are two students are there and in the final selection they consider the candidate with one who is having a good, means is having experience in the industry. And it is very difficult to crack, means the MBA in some IIMs and all. Okay, to get into the MBA in IIM and all, it is very difficult. Difficult means you should have a good percentile in a CAT examination. Okay, CAT examination. I think that CAT examination, I think that form is also available maybe. Okay, those who are having a goal, like want to go for the MBA, you can try it. You can try it for the MBA, that CAT examination. उसका form I think available है. Form available है. I think still it will open. I think maybe because I have seen 15 days back. I have seen that. अभी open है, means the one who is planning for the MBA. Okay, and that also MBA means उसका syllabus कुछ अलग नहीं है. Aptitude, quantitative aptitude, verbal and logical reasoning. That is the syllabus. Okay, but it is practice, very much practice is required, and there are more competition, because to get into the IIM is not a easy task. Okay, but the one thing is that now if you appear for this year, it will be helpful to overcome some, if you face any problem and all, if you get a low score, you can improve it in the next year. So you should experience that. And in IIM and all, experience is matter, means if the candidate is having 1 year experience only, they give the preference the 1 year, because in IIM and all, there it is, I think, 3 months, one semester maybe. Okay, and there is some good communication required, and some, like, once you do the job, then only you can learn all these things, the formal communication and all. Okay, so you can just think about that. Objective is very important for anything. Why you are going for that? Okay, objective is very important. Then business consideration, business continuity are often important. If you can use a legacy system as a model for the new system, you can use a model based strategy that can save the time, effort and cost, the business approach. So these are all the important factors for creating the test strategy. And to write the test strategy, okay, when writing a test strategy, the following aspects it should be considered. So testing objective, the why you are doing the testing, testing guidelines, testing approach, okay, then roles and responsibility of the stakeholders that are involved in the testing, then levels of testing, test requirements, then what are the test deliverables, test documents, test output, test cases document and all, entry exit criteria, when you have to start the testing, when you have to stop the testing and all. That is very important. Entry exit criteria, defect management. Okay, defect management is also very important. What are the new defects, and whether the what is the status of the defects, whether it is the team is working on that particular defect, what test reports will be provided, test environment and all. Okay, test constraints, test risks including project and project risk. Okay, so these are all the things that required in the test strategy. So what are the tips how you can create a test strategy? Okay, so form your team and treat it as a regular client facing project. Okay, you have interaction with the team. Okay, you can interaction with the customer or the teams that are involved in the project. Then follow a workshop approach with the stakeholders for the to identify some challenges. Okay, the workshop approach means there will be a lot of scope for the discussion and all. Then allow for the customization, changing the requirements. Okay, the customization is very important. Then difference between the test plan and test strategy is both are different. Okay, test plan means it is a document prepared for Test plan. Plan is a document prepared for the software project that defines the approach, scope, intensity required for the software testing. Okay. It is a document for the software project, the complete project that defines the approach, the testing scope, the intensity required for the software testing. And it can be changed, it happens independently. It describes all the details about the project details. It is only done by the test administrator or test manager, the complete plan. It is generally utilized at the project level. Its objective is deal to with how and when to test the product or the system. Okay, when and means it is a plan. Like you are having a plan for the suppose gate examination. So when you start, okay, when you end, okay, when to test, when to okay. So that is about the just general plan. But strategy means it is in detail. How to achieve that with a strategy? It is a set of instructions and explain the test design. How to achieve this test plan? So that is test strategy. They also determines how the test has to be performed. It can't be changed. It is generally a part of the test plan. Okay, it is part of the test plan. Means how we can use the strategy to execute our plan. Okay, suppose you are having a plan to go for some trip. Okay, you are having a plan of to go for some trip. Okay, with your friends. So that is your plan. Okay, so how to achieve that? So that is test strategy is required. Test strategy is required for the to achieve your plan. Okay, it is usually performed by the task manager. It is generally associated or used at the association level and all. Okay. So there are even the techniques are there in the proactive and reactive. Okay, so all this about software testing strategy. Okay. Yes,